Hi everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my full name is Phạm Quỳnh Anh and my student code is 21DH700132. Before beginning the presentation, I have a question for everyone. Have you ever had COVID-19? Oh, I believe most of us have ever had COVID-19. It can be seen that COVID has caused a serious impact that directly affects our life. So today I'm going to talk about the impact of COVID-19 on Vietnam. In my presentation, I will focus on two main parts. Part 1 is introduce about COVID-19 and part 2 is the impact of COVID-19 on Vietnam. Now let's turn to the first main part of my talk, introduce about COVID-19. Part 1 includes two small parts, that the concept of COVID-19 and symptoms of COVID-19. To begin with the concept of COVID-19, COVID-19 is a respiratory disease caused by SARS-CoV-2, a coronavirus discovered in 2019. The virus spread mainly from person to person through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or chokes. Now I will look at symptoms of COVID-19. People with COVID-19 have had a wide range of symptoms reported, ranging from mild symptoms to severe illness. Symptoms may appear 14 days after exposure to the virus. This time after exposure and before having symptoms is called the incubation period. You can still spread COVID-19 before you have symptoms. Pre-symptomatic transmission. Common signs and symptoms can include fever, cough, tiredness. Early symptoms of COVID-19 may include a loss of taste or smell. Some people may experience worsened symptoms such as worsened shortness of breath and pneumonia about a week after symptoms start. These health issues are sometimes called post-COVID-19 condition. Anyone can get sick with COVID-19 and become seriously ill or die at any age. The number of COVID-19 cases and deaths in Vietnam are much lower than in most countries worldwide due to early and aggressive anti-pandemic response. But this does not mean that the impact of the pandemic on Vietnam is severe. The crisis has adversely affected all sectors in Vietnam. This leads me to my next part. The impact of COVID-19 on Vietnam is also has two small points. They are negative and positive. I will start with negative. The economic impact is greatly seen, especially in the airline and tourist industry, which are among those most affected everywhere. Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc signed Directive No. 15 and Directive No. 16 in late March, which introducing measures that included nationwide social distancing. These measures have been effective, but several business sectors, including restaurants, shops, cinema, and entertainment venues, have been affected by the collapse in the demand. Even as social distancing measures are relaxed, non-essential business remain closed. Vietnam's further anti-restriction are still in effect to prevent domestic outbreak. It's estimated that up to 10.3 million workers could lose their job and have their income destroyed. Vietnam's GDP growth could fall from 7% in 2019 to 2% in 2020. Then, the education and training sector has been affected by nationwide school closures. Schools will reopen in phases. Education is being delivered online despite teachers and students finding it difficult because of lack of training and infrastructure. School closure remain a controversial issue, with some suggesting that the public health benefit and this action are disproportionate to the social and economic cost imposed on children and their family. However, since Vietnam has made protecting health and life a priority, the government decision is understandable and explain its success in containing COVID-19. The government has put in place to ensure the safety of students when they return to school. Next, other issue. Despite the overcrowded healthcare system, the government must mobilization of, of its resources has contributed to Vietnam's success. Nevertheless, but my hospital, one of the largest tertiary hospital in Vietnam, that shut down for 14 days due to a COVID-19 outbreak. Along interruption to hospital supply is among the greatest impact of COVID-19 on the local healthcare system. There have been social and cultural impact of nationwide social distancing policies. This include the shutdown of churches, sport essentials, and other non-essential supplies, and the suspension of religious ritual, crowded festival, and outside gatherings. Although COVID-19 brought many negative impacts in Vietnam, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the way we live and work to ensure safety and health so that more people stay at home more often. So I want to talk about positive. First of all, e-commerce. The Vietnam Trade Promotion Association has encouraged local listed business and trade promotion organizations to develop online marketing measures during the novel coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Such Association Director Vũ Bá Phú, they should promote trade promotion activity on digital platform, develop e-commerce activity, and push the allocation of information technology there for their operation. At the same, the agency will strongly enhance trade promotion program of export of products and online trade link between Vietnam's business and import partners. After that, e-learning method. Although new in Vietnam, the temporary shift to online learning during the COVID-19 crisis may have to show disparity in access to learning across the country. E-learning methods have been developed despite infrastructure challenges, especially in rural areas. To maximize the flexibility of online learning, it will be necessary to integrate this new model with traditional learning. Students will need other kinds of ongoing support, such as training and improved internet penetration. Finally, healthcare research. The early genetic recreation of the novel coronavirus, the made in Vietnam COVID-19 test kit approved by the World Health Organization and the donation of medical supplies to several countries like the United States and Cambodia have demonstrated Vietnam's capability in healthcare research, development, and manufacturing. Community awareness of public health issues and health promotion have been greatly improved by COVID-19 information being distributed daily through various media and telecommunication channels. In conclusion, although Vietnam is on the right track in fighting COVID-19, the management response has had adverse effects in the community just as in other countries. The pandemic will be controlled, but there are likely to be other health risks in the future. The COVID-19 pandemic is a state of our own system in Vietnam. The importance of from action, social connectivity, and adaptivity in facilitating effective anti-pandemic responses must be acknowledged. That's all I want to say. Thank you for watching.